Hey everybody, Ron here. Today I wanted to go over a special product. This is Sean Patrick Fannon's Modern Gods for Prowlers and Paragons Ultimate Edition. This is a setting that he's been working on, I believe, for literal decades, looking for the perfect system. And finally, he found Prowlers and Paragons and teamed up with Leonard Pimentel, who authored the system, and made a new edition of the game, which I love. I've only gotten to play a few times. I really would like to play it some more, but time will tell. But anyway, I've been collecting the stuff. So here's Modern Gods in PDF form. I'm going to be getting the print form at some point, but I was excited to go over this PDF, so we're just going to flip through it. Just wanted to show off this beautiful cover, and I'm just going to scroll through and we're going to go through this here. You can see there have always been heroes, champions, knights, demigods, priests and shamans, icons, legends, gods of the ancient and elder days. Pretty epic stuff. Welcome to the world of the modern gods. So we got some credits there. Got some table of contents with lovely art by John Inspector 97 Ridley. Part 1, Foundations of Reality. And we have a little bit of story here, a world of advanced beings. And then a little note by Sean. Chapter 2 becomes an advanced world. And then it talks about how characters might become modern gods, being basically a super spy, right? Um, Advanced technology being an alien, um, and other things. So you got some story here. Talks about science and technology. This is reminiscent of Aaron Alston's book, which name I'm escaping me right now, but I've covered it, and it's a great book, and I can't remember. But I like this little table on the metallurgy for smashing stuff, the metals of its world. Then I got a section on magic here, just a couple of paragraphs. Talks about deities and mythic beings and aliens. Yeah, some more art that looks like John Ridley art there. Ooh, three factions of heaven and hell. I'm really got to dig through this book a little bit here. Got some more there. Talks about some time travel. I'm about to dig into that when I get into reading the book, either going through it on the PDF or actually getting the physical book. That's long. And then welcome to the Omniverse. This is the Modern Gods version of the multiverse. Talking about the different shards of realities, which is neat. It says the shards are present in every omniverse setting, but there's no reason for them to stick out in a way that interferes with the vision or integrity of that setting. They are the reason magic and strange powers can exist in an otherwise physics-driven world, and so on and so forth. Part 3 is the Atlas of the Modern Gods Universe Earth. Yeah, we have a history here and a timeline. And one thing about Sean Fannon's work is he is well known for his world building. So I'm sure this timeline here is going to be really great and interesting to read and everything like that. And consistent, right? I'm sure this is going to go past what we consider modern time here. You got to down here to 1915, 1923. Look at this. I mean, this is very detailed. Some folks might not like this. I like reading through this stuff. Gives me a sense of context for the setting. Helps me be more invested in the setting and everything like that. It covers September 11th, which is a sensitive topic, of course. And Into His Future looks like he goes up to 2033. Yep. So 10 years, 10 years past this point. More John Ridley art. More John Ridley art. That looks like a character I had commissioned, but in a different pose. Then The World You Didn't Know. So I'm guessing this is talking about what follows is a high-level overview of some key elements that are different from RE reality, real Earth. This is by no means all that different, not by a long shot. It is merely meant to inspire creative thought about the possibilities of an alternate world shaped by quote-unquote gods, both ancient and modern. Sweet. I'm liking this. Get North America, Caribbean, Central and South America. Got a few pages on Europe here, of course. Russia has its own section, Africa and the Middle East, the Pacific Rim, China, Hong Kong, Japan, Korea, Southeast Asia. Oceania, Australia, New Zealand, South Asia, India, and Pakistan, Antarctica, undersea, Atlantis, of course. Then he has Lands of Mystery, which is a thing that's common in comic book history. There's always like these secret places, you know. Then of course he have a little summary about Offworld, aliens, the galaxy and whatnot. Okay, great. I love this kind of stuff. The lexicon of the MGU. We have the power classes and the trait ranks that correspond to that. I love talking like that, like having these story bits to really talk about the numbers in the game. You got a lexicon here that lasts for a few pages. I believe this is a Modern Gods group that Sean ran a campaign for. I'm pretty sure. The archer over here, that's Leonard's character, the creator of the game. Listing of companies, places, items, and all that kind of stuff. Part 3, Heroes of the MGU. Probably some stat blocks. Talking about being a hero. Not NPCs, this is Origins in the Modern Gods universe. Okay, I got it here. Um, Talking about equipment, which, you could take or leave equipment in Prowlers and Paragons. And you can totally play a rival game without digging into equipment, or you can turn some dials in the settings and make equipment more valuable. It typically works for lower power level games, but you can still use equipment even in higher powered games. Looks like we've got some couple of pages on patrons and gives it a breakdown of the Storm Island headquarters base. That's John Ridley art. Part 4, Denizens of the MGU. Like I said, this is just a flip through. Is this? Yeah, okay. This is the stat blocks. Aeon Legion. Yeah, this is John Ridley art all over the place here. Army of the Iron Monarch, recruited from the ranks of every military special operations force or security operation in the world. They are the unrelenting force that serves this world, trained to the peak of their abilities. All right, I'm interested in the Iron Monarch. Got ATF field agent. Got some werewolves going on. Just stat blocks. I'm just gonna scroll quickly through this and stop at stuff that catches my interest. I don't want this video to be too long. He really is just a power class and corresponding to the trait ranks. So if we're talking about a Delta class hero, we know that that Delta class hero has max trait die of 14 or 15 dice. Some Storm art. Yep, so I did see the Storm had an art credited. All right, Colonel Vega. Cool. Impact, is he a Captain America type? Flaws, version, military code, sense of honor. Yeah, okay. So he's all right. I know who I'm playing in the Modern Guys universe. We got Silver Wolf. Want to say that's a character Sean has played. Paladin. I know that's a character Sean has played. It's an Iron Man type. Look at that. Look at that background. Yeah, of course. Arcano has omnipower sorcery. Foresight, has some psychic powers. That's neat. Sharpshooter. Of course, you got Sister Virtue, looks like a ninja type. Super senses, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Storm Rider, Thrud, invulnerability. Looks like has a -12 dice. Yeah, looks like a maybe an Asgardian type, a deity. Wow, great stuff. Upgrade, obviously a battle suit. Velocity. There's a picture. This has got to be our speedster, right? Let's see here. Where's super speed 11 dice? Yep. Velocity is a speedster, of course. Villains. All right, Captain Chance, the Commander, Power Class Epsilon, Event Horizon, Fallen Star, Probe, neat, cool. Beat down, beat stick, basically. Defiant, probably your your evil Superman type. Domina, the fast one, uh, hilarious. Pharaoh, Fireheart, loving the art, of course. A lot of John Ridley art, who I love. A lot of Storm art, who I love. Krieg, Windburn. See, this makes me want to run a game in this setting. Mechanoid, Plaster, Smooth, Voltaic, always with the black people with electricity powers. That's such a comic book trope. Anyway, pretty sure she's cool. The Crusher, Headcase. Did I miss Iron Monarch? Hot Shot. I'm guessing we're gonna get the Iron Monarch eventually. Rage. Yeah, your Hulk type here. Shriek, All I'm doing is reading these names, right? We got T-Bolt here. There's another battle suit. Electricity control, cool visor, zip, Dr. Prime. Dr. Prime looks like he's a problem. The Iron Monarch, here we are. Omicron, Omnipower, Psychic. What is it? Is it Dr. Doom type, maybe? Right, Airborne, Magtron. I am missing the order of these villains. I'm sure there's a rhyme or reason to the, because this doesn't seem to be in alphabetical order. Seems like it's skipping around. Looks like they organized them by organization and then alphabetical order that way. A lot of villains in here, which is great for a setting, right? Some other NPCs. All right. And that is it. We're at the end of the book. What do I think? On this flip through, this looks really neat. I'm loving the art. I'm loving the write-ups. I'm gonna have to dig into the history of the different characters and everything like that. Even if I never get a chance to run Prowlers and Paragons, I got this super long running Icons game. I can surely mine Modern Gods for ideas for that setting, but I really want to run Prowlers and Paragons, and maybe I get my Friday night group into it, slowly introduce them to it. I think it's a simple system, but at the same time, my friends aren't really big into like reading the rules necessarily, so I'd have to, slowly introduce them into it and everything like that, and we'll see. Anyway, I just want to do a flip through of this. I thought it was pretty exciting, so you folks can get an idea what the book looks like on the inside, so you can make a informed decision on whether to buy it or not. Thanks for watching this video, and until next time, see you later.